Okay, so here's a problem that my trigonometry students are doing, and I wanted to make a video to help with doing this problem. It is to simplify an expression like this one. The sine of the arctangent of some fraction that includes a variable, maybe like 2x over 3. And we want to simplify this by getting rid of the trigonometric function and the trigonometric function. I think that the easiest way to do this is to make a diagram. I'm going to draw a right triangle and label one of the sides. This side here can be y or theta or whatever you'd like to call it, but this is the angle that we will mark. Now, I have here the arctangent of 2x over 3. If I let, say, this angle be y, and I let y equal the arctangent of 2x over 3, well, trig functions, you plug in an angle, and you get out a ratio between the sides. For arctrig functions, plug in a ratio of sides, and you get out an angle. So if I let y mark there. If I let y equal arctangent of 2x over 3, and I build a triangle where the tangent is 2x over 3, well, if I plug in the ratio of these two sides into arctangent, I will get out the angle y. I'm going to write it like this. Sine of arctangent of 2x over 3 equals sine y. Well, that means that if I just find the sine of this triangle, which is the ratio of these two sides, then I have solved and simplified my expression. So, draw this triangle over here again where it's less crowded. We have a triangle where one leg is 2x, the other side is 3. It's a right triangle. Those are the two legs. We've marked this angle. We want to know what is this side divided by this one. And we use the Pythagorean theorem to figure that out. So we get 2x squared plus 3 squared is the unknown side squared. That gives us that the unknown side is the square root of 4x squared plus 9. And that means that the sine of this triangle, of this angle of this triangle, is the opposite, which is 2x over the square root of 4x squared plus 9. Okay, so I wrote a lot and I spoke a lot while doing that. Let's try doing another one where I just do the steps with no explanation of what each step is. This is what kind of a minimal full credit solution might look like to one of these problems. Let's do tangent of arc cosine of 4x over 5. Now, if I do this, I'm going to draw a triangle. Cosine. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so I put 4x 5. I use the Pythagorean theorem. Now I'm looking at the tangent. Wait, just labeled these. No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. So that would be b over 4x. So I get b is 25 minus 16x squared over. That's the opposite. Oh yeah, I want the opposite over the adjacent over 4x. There we go. So if you didn't notice, one of the sources of error is going to be mixing up which trig functions you're working with, which which set of two sides you're dealing with at a time. So we're doing arc cosine. That means I'm going to label these two sides with the ratio that we have here. And then we're computing the tangent, which means we're going to be dividing these two sides once I know the value of the unknown side. So that's how you do this problem. Hope that was helpful. And you'll have a quiz on this along with a few other problems next week. Have a great day. Bye.